What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about knives. I specifically carry 3 knives. Now throughout the year I'll change it up, maybe carry 2 knives, maybe carry 1 knife, but right now I'm carrying up to 3 knives, and here's why. So 3 knives I carry is a Swiss Army knife, fixed blade, and an OTF knife, means out the front. We'll start with the Swiss Army knife. There it is up close. This is something I just recently started carrying. These are relatively cheap. They're like between 35 and 40 bucks. This one has large blade, small blade, saw, small flathead screwdriver, larger flathead screwdriver, bottle opener, on the opposite side we have a Phillips head, and a fine point for cutting divots into wood or what have you. Now, for a while when I first got this, I carried this in my OTF knife. I would obviously use the regular blades. Now, since I've started carrying my fixed blade, I mostly use this for the screwdrivers, the toothpick, and the tweezers. So this does get used quite a bit. Even though I carry another knife for daily use, this one still gets used. So this is the Swiss Army knife. Next is my fixed blade. This is a Smith & Sons Brave. Now, when I first got this last summer, I carried it every day. Then I quit carrying it. Now I'm starting to carry it again a little bit. This is perfect for, I use this because rather than using my Swiss Army knife where you have to pull it out, you got to find the blade, open it. Okay, first world problems. It's right here on my side, so it's just easy to draw. I use it for fishing. I use it to cut meat. I use it to cut vegetables. I use it to cut boxes. It's just all around much easier to use because you pull it out of the sheath and then there you go. You're ready to use it. So up close, D2 steel. Around my Carter handle. It's got an eyelet for the lanyard. All around, very well made. I haven't had any complaints with it over the year. A little over a year of use. I highly recommend it, even though it's D2 steel. That's another thing that I'll get with later. As for the OTF knife, Microtech UTX 85. This is a knife that I strictly use for self-defense. If you live in a state where concealed carrying a firearm is hard, but you still want to defend yourself, as long as these are legal to purchase in your state, I highly recommend an OTF knife. Microtech probably makes the best ones out there. You're gonna pay for them, but worth the money. Now, I don't use this for anything. It stays in my pocket, my back pocket, or if I'm wearing like Carhartt pants, it'll be in my side pocket. I don't use it for anything. I don't use it to cut boxes. I don't use it to cut packages open. I don't use it to cut anything. It stays in my pocket. This one, M390 steel. This is called the UTX 85 because it's 85% the size of a full-size Ultratech. Now, this is why I started carrying the fixed blade, because it's my workhorse per se. I use it for everything. can use it for everything. It's easy to use. This one, I just don't plan on using, so it stays sharp non-stop. Whereas my fixed blade, you know, I use it so it dulls, so I have to resharpen it, you know, numerous times. So this one just stays in the back pocket, out of sight, out of mind, unless I need it, which doesn't necessarily happen. I don't go asking for confrontation and stuff like that. It's just there if I need it. Ease of mind is the best way for me to put it. Just kind of, you know, I have something to defend myself if need be. That might draw up another question, is if I'm carrying a fixed blade, that could be used as self-defense if need be. You're absolutely right. It could be used as self-defense. Now, if you compare the two, okay, this has a dagger style blade, M390 steel, that never gets used, so theoretically will never dull, whereas this will get dull. Now obviously it's still a knife at the end of the day, still has a point, still will cut if I need it to, but this one's more suitable for self-defense in that regard. So that's why I carry 3 different knives. They all have their own place in my pocket or on my belt. I'm not saying you have to carry 3 different knives. That's just why I do. You know, it's not a bad practice. If you enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Take care. Have a great day.